I have been dead for quite some time now. And obviously, I don't mean that in a literal sense because I'm talking to you, but I feel like I've neglected my inner child for too long now. Picasso said something along the lines of everyone is born an artist. The only issue is remaining one as you grow older. And I am just now realizing how true that is. And growing up, I know I was more of an artist than my peers because I loved drawing, I loved writing, I danced around with my cousin. I did everything. I was I was just curious about creativity and more so having my own original ideas and manifesting those into things that were either entertaining or self-expressive or just cool. But I feel as I've progressed through high school and become more concerned with these sort of societal external validators like a good college, winning awards, being the person who outworks everyone else, I feel like in that endeavor, I've neglected the part of me, the truest part of me, which is that inner child. And I feel like I'm not alone. Everyone does that. But I don't want to be like everyone anymore. And this sort of killing of my inner child it became more of an issue recently as I navigated one of the most emotionally traumatizing times in my life. And I essentially became fearful of the world. I began to view people in this sort of reductive binary of good or bad, righteous or perverse, holy or evil. Like, I began to view life and people in those sort of silos to shield myself from getting hurt. Because in my mind, if I was able to sort of understand everyone and understand life and what's good and what's bad, then I would never encounter hardship. And I really did not want to feel the pain that I felt from that traumatic experience again. So I began essentially to live in fear. And I didn't realize I was doing that until much later on. I thought in the moment that I was being proactive. I thought I was protecting myself and being smart until I had a conversation with someone I really admire and they told me to just let go. And I feel like coming back to life, when it comes to finding your inner child again, when it comes to living the life you genuinely want to live, you have to let go. You have to let go of what others might think of you. You have to let go of this sort of future or image of success that you've been conditioned to pursue and believe in. You have to let go of all the things that try to diminish your humanity. We can't afford to live in fear. Because if you live in fear, if you live avoiding the things unknown that might hurt you or lead you to places you never expected, if you remain fearing what you can't control, you'll never live a fulfilling life. You'll never live the life that you were meant to live as a human, as someone who's able to think and feel and love and be broken and all of these other beautiful things. And so I'm done. I'm done, I guess, neglecting this magic I have inside of me. And I'm gonna go full throttle. And this doesn't mean some drastic, radical change in my life where I don't go to college and, just live in my room grinding out my dreams. Because that doesn't have to be the case, but I want to live with intentionality now. I want to live with my goals in mind, with this personal legend I have in mind. If you read The Alchemist, you know what I'm talking about. And I want to embrace this gift I know I have, which is storytelling. I've loved writing for years now, but I always felt that I did my best writing when I was composing an original narrative. And that's what I want to do now. That's why I'm creating this video, which I know isn't going to be very good. I barely know how to edit. I probably should have written a script, but instead I just yapped. And, I'm just not. It's not going to be amazing production. But I know that the first step is making something bad, making something that's genuine, but maybe doesn't look the best or won't perform the best. And honestly, the goal in all of this isn't to become famous. It's to embrace a life of self-expression and creativity and the things that really make me tick. So this is my, I guess, manifesto, if you will. This is my declaration of war against everything that would have me kill my inner child. I'm going to come alive. I'm going to come alive.